I'm here with Anthony Delco, the co-creator of Kill Shakespeare. How are you doing today?
I'm good, other than the fact that allergies are kicking me in the ass. I'm absolutely fine. So please, I apologize for my stuffed up, my congested voice right now.
But other than that, the convention's treating you well?
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. It's my first time here in Ottawa. It's a great show. There's a lot of spirit here. It's great because it's nestled right in the middle of Toronto and Montreal. So there are a lot of people from Montreal that are coming, a lot of people from Toronto, but mainly a lot of people from Ottawa. That really, it's a market that's been underserviced for comic conventions. So this is the second year, and I'm glad I came this year. I mean, our sales are good, and we've got a lot of new fans and existing fans already.
I know you started into the entertainment industry, but what got you into making comics?
I have a varied media background. I mean, I started out immediately after graduating from business school, I went into film, spent time in the television industry, and also in music. But I'd never really been big into comics when I was young. I'd read a couple issues here and there when I was young. But Connor McCreer, my co-creator, he'd been working at the Silver Snail part-time while we were working on a television deal. Silver Snail is the top comic retailer, or one of the top stores in Toronto. That's when he started to put copies of some really classic and some really great comics in my hands. So like Fables, Why the Last Man, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. It made me realize how potent and how great an art form, a medium it was for storytelling. And then we already had this Kill Shakespeare idea kicking around, and we weren't really sure if it was a video game or film or TV or what it was. We just kind of clued in one day and thought, hey, maybe it's great as a comic book. And so, that was about 5.5 years ago, and I mean, here we are going to conventions around the world and selling out copies of our trades and new issue coming out, or new series coming out. So, it's been a great ride.
Well, I know that Kill Shakespeare has been getting some rave reviews, but can you tell our audience a little bit about the book?
Certainly, Kill Shakespeare is an action-adventure story where we take all of Shakespeare's greatest heroes and most menacing villains, we put them all together. In the same world, same story, same adventure. They're all on a quest to track down and kill or save a mysterious wizard by the name of William Shakespeare.
What was the inspiration when you created it?
It was just a really fun brainstorming session, actually. Almost 10 years ago now, Connor and I were sitting around brainstorming ideas for video games, and the title Kill Bill came up, the Tarantino films. And so we immediately thought, oh my God, that would make a great video game, but I'm sure someone's already done it. And so somehow it went from Kill Bill to Kill Bill Shakespeare. And all of his characters together in the same world, and kind of like that light bulb went off, that eureka moment, where I'm like, oh my God, that is so cool, I would love to watch that, or I'd love to read that. We looked around and we thought, wow, this is a no-brainer. Like, I'm sure someone's done this already. We looked around and couldn't find it, so we then thought, okay, well, let's do it ourselves.
When you were writing the book, did you have to research a lot of Shakespeare's works?
I've been a fan and devotee of Shakespeare since I was young. So when we started, it was kind of funny because Connor was the comic geek and I was the Shakespeare geek, and now we've kind of blended. But we intentionally decided not to reread a lot of the plays or do a lot of in-depth research, mainly because we want Kill Shakespeare to be accessible for everyone. So you don't need to have read all of the plays or to understand Act 4, Scene 2 of Hamlet to really be able to get into Kill Shakespeare. We wanted just to know the bare bones of each character, and then kind of attack it from there and create our own take on each of the characters.
I know that Kill Shakespeare has been doing well in the reviews. Did you expect that it would be received so well?
I wasn't really sure. I mean, it's probably idiotic of me not to even concern myself or lost any sleep over it. But no, I mean, I figured that the concept that would be good enough to get a lot of people interested in it. But yeah, the amount of critical acclaim that we received has surprised me quite a bit. I figured that a lot of people would like it, but I wasn't sure overall. But now we have Shakespeare academics that are studying it. They're writing papers on it. We were part of the keynote address at the Shakespeare Association of America conference last year in 2012, where Dr. Peter Horton. I hope you can edit this. Part of his keynote address was that we actually, he analyzed Kill Shakespeare. And our take on the Bard. So, no, I mean, I had no idea that it would be picked up in so many schools as it has been already, and that so many academics and critics would embrace it.
And I understand that you're continuing the story with the new series.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, in February we launched Kill Shakespeare: The Tide of Blood, which is our sequel miniseries. Originally, we were just going to do the 12 issues and the 2 collected trades, and that was it. But people were asking for more. And the great thing about Shakespeare and the world that we've created is that there are so many fantastic characters. There are dozens, if not hundreds, of Shakespeare characters that we couldn't fit, amazing characters that we couldn't fit into the original series. So we'd love to be able to tackle as many of them as possible. So this time around, a number of the characters are embarking on a dangerous journey to Prospero's Island from the Tempest. So we have cannibals and creatures and magic and madness and that sort of stuff.
And what can we look forward to in the future issues?
The first 3 issues have come out. So issue number 3, which just came out a couple weeks ago, we finally revealed what Prospero, the Mad Wizard, looks like, which is a really cool take on it. I won't tell you anything about it. You have to read the issue for it. Come on. Next few issues, we've got some really cool wizard battle scenes. We've got some great artwork, and we're really focusing on the love triangle between Juliet, Hamlet, and Romeo. So it goes in a very interesting way in the next couple issues. That's all I can say.
Fair enough. Thank you very much for talking with us, and I wish you all the luck in the future issues of Kill Shakespeare.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure.